Have you ever wondered how you can mix imagination with technology? Well, I'm here at Art Digital Dubai and Minat Salam, where art meets innovation in this ever-changing future of creativity. Let's go find out more. I'm here with Gonzalo Herrero, the curator of Art Digital Dubai. Gonzalo, I'm so curious. What is digital curation? Why is it different from art curation?
So digital curation is a traditional art curator, but it has a focus on art and technology and trying to explore the connection between both. Many people might associate perhaps to NFTs, like something that had a big boom a few years ago, but we can trace it back to the 60s, the moment when computers started being in your office and in your home, and artists started using them in their creative process. So it's something that we used to call media art, now in new media art, and the technology is evolving, and artists have been using it in their process and in their works.
People obviously love going to museums, and we're more used to the traditional museums. So how is a tech influencing the change in museum visitation or people admiring art?
Yeah, something that we will see this year is that immersive art, it's becoming more and more popular. The technology is more accessible than ever before, and it's also cheaper. So that means that this friction between culture and commerce is becoming blurrier. We are seeing immersive experiences, and art is trying to bring three-dimensional scale to their projects. These are people that are trying to push the boundaries of the canvas, not just to the screen, but beyond.
I'm here with Breakfast, a data and kinetic artist. Breakfast, thank you so much for having us, and what amazing art.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, what is a kinetic artist or a data kinetic artist?
Yeah, well, kinetic art has been around for a very long time, but I do it a little bit differently because this is all digitally controlled. So everything around me, the pieces upstairs, they're using motors, using electromagnets. And then the data portion it's not just data sets per se, but it is real-time data. So I'm pulling in data from the temperature of the ocean, I'm pulling in rainwater data, energy data, things like that.
Making people appreciate a new form of art, making people see storytelling in the digital sense is kind of also challenging in itself because people are so used to seeing traditional art, more so in museums. So can you tell me how digital art is influencing the storytelling and how we see stories now?
Yeah, I think it's just reflecting the world we live in. We live in this extremely modern, futuristic time, and I think art is just sort of starting to catch up with that. And so, yeah, I'm hoping to kind of bring something to the table there. It's a bit different.
And finally, why do you think Dubai is the hub for this type of art?
The culture here, everything has been built on, I think, pushing things, being the first, trying to do the biggest, the best, the fastest. And I think that obviously goes into the culture. And so I think Dubai is the absolute perfect spot. I love that there's a digital only section right now so that that every gallery here and every gallerist really knows what they're talking about and how to explain this work. Yeah, it just feels like the right place for this to be happening.
I'm here with Shumon Basar, the commissioner of the Global Art Forum. So Shumon, can you tell us about the Global Art Forum? What's it all about and how it differs from the other forums and summits we see in the art world?
The Global Art Forum is interdisciplinary. It's about thinking how art is an early warning system and how art helps us think about broader ideas in the world, whether it's economic or political or technological. And we do this by bringing people from different disciplines, but also different geographies. And in that way, I think it reflects the spirit of Dubai.
And that's very interesting because that's the whole point of bringing art, because you're sending a message. It's a movement in a sense. So can you tell us about the new normal theme?
So the new normal is this idea that change keeps changing faster and faster. So we go to bed at night, and then by the time we wake up in the morning, we realize the world has just changed in 14 different ways. There's new science, there's new medicine, there's new culture, there's new music, there's new art. And this sense of change moving at a pace that's faster than our ability to keep up with it, that's what the new normal is.
And can you tell us, like, for people who want to attend the forum, what should they be expecting?
When they come to the forum, my objective is that they will have a series of encounters with new ideas, with new ways of thinking. We bring together some of the most important creatives, thinkers, philosophers, artists, curators from around the world. And that sense of being challenged, maybe, in terms of how you think and how you should be thinking, that's really what I'm hoping that people will take away with them.
Well, there you have it. Art is not just a medium for us to express ourselves, but it's also a platform to showcase the evolution of technology and the world around us. Well, I can't wait to see what the art scene holds for us in the next few years and how it changes.